It's recording. Okay, seatbelt secure. You locked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cigar lighter.
Yeah, different era, right? Okay, here we go again. Okay, throttle half an inch open, mixture full rich, battery, alternator, avionics, beacon, fuel boost. Couple of pumps. Clear!
So we could go to Venice if you wanted to.
Terrain system
it's prettier
test.
to me.
Okay.
You want to do that instead?
Yeah, sure. They're both at like the same distance, basically. So.
Okay, so here, we're working. All right, go back to the checklist.
I do just have to be back.
No, it's fine.
Not too.
You have to be back by 10, right? So,
well, before that, I have to put my uniform on and go to the other side of the airport.
Understood. Okay. All right. So, okay, brakes, hold. Okay, we got all that stuff. Fuel timer. Let me turn this thing on before I forget to record my flight. That's on. Okay, autopilot. Override it. Databases are current. Half left, out of view, half up, out of view. 150, 150. That's good. Let's just check the GPS. We've got plenty of satellites. That's good. Okay, let's get the ATIS.
It's already in there. You just have to switch them.
Okay. Of course it is.
Yeah, I flew it yesterday, so.
What's OJC? What's that?
0.6. Hazardous weather information for Southwest Florida available on flight service frequencies. No TAMs. Use caution for cranes up to 306 feet AGO on and in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Oscar. Naval time information Oscar 1051 Zulu weather, wind 060 at 4, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 24, dew point 24, altimeter 3009. Landing and departing runway 5, visual approach and use caution for bird and wildlife activity on and in the vicinity of the airport, ground control and clearance delivery are combined on frequency 121.6.
You good?
Hazardous weather information for...
Alright, we got ground, let's pull up. Go back to my checklist. We got Oscar. Okay.
Naples clearance, ExecJet 803, information Oscar, clearance on request to Orlando Executive, ready to copy.
Jet 803, Naples clearing, clear to Orlando Executive Airport via Seashell 8 departure, then S-Files, maintain 2000. Expect 15,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.42, squawk 5725.
ExecJet 803, cleared to the Orlando Executive Airport via the Seashell 8 and as filed up at 2000, expect 15,000, after 134.42, 5725 on the squawk.
Jet 803, read back is correct.
Naples ground, November 6003 Charlie is at the 2000 hangars VFR to the north, and we have Oscar.
6033 Charlie, Naples ground, runway 5, taxi the Alpha cross runway 14.
Okay, runway 5 via Alpha cross 1403 Charlie. Naples Tower, November 6003 Charlie is at Alpha, runway 5, ready for departure.
Who's ready for departure?
November 6003 Charlie.
6003 Charlie, Naples Tower, runway 5, clear to takeoff, proceed on course.
Okay, clear for takeoff, proceed off course. We'll be doing a left turn out to the north, 03 Charlie.
3 Charlie, roger.
Do you want to do controls really quick on the way over there?
Good on that side?
Yep, good.
Okay, good.
I think the batteries on this thing are dead.
No.
Once we're cruising, I'll
We'll switch.
switch them.
Okay. Alright, heels to the floor. Mixture's full rich, fuel pump's on. Landing light is on. Full power, stay on that center line. Airspeed's alive. Instruments are green. Looking for 65. There's 50.
Bear 9 at 76 Alpha Charlie, line up and wait, runway 5.
Whenever I'm doing VFR flying and I'm not doing flight following, I like to tune in to local towers and airports that I'm near,
Tune into Page.
just to get an understanding as to what's going on around me. I think it's just a good habit to get into.
Hey, you set us up on a good heading.
Yeah. Should keep us out of the Charlie.
We have a tailwind, that's good.
Yep. We can turn it to the north just a little bit once we intersect our navigation line, which is still 2 miles to our left.
This is probably a helicopter.
Yeah, 1,900 feet below. Not a factor.
How high do helicopters go? Because every time I see them, they're like super low to the ground.
I don't think they're pressurized. They're probably capped at 12,000, I'm guessing, give or take.
That's still pretty high.
It is.
Boy, I did not do a good job cleaning the windshield.
You've done better. Cannot lie.
It's like, boop, doop, boop.
Yeah, little details. Might be inside too, though. He's coming right at us, but he's 1,900 feet below us.
Did you ever get your helicopter rating?
Yeah, would I or did I?
Would you?
It's funny. I had this conversation yesterday. I was with Eric Barber yesterday, and he asked me that question. He's like, I got a client of mine who has a helicopter. He said what he figured out was by the time he went to the airport, pre-flighted, taxied, and took off, he was driving was almost the same if he was doing someplace short in Florida. But he found out with a helicopter, he can land it in his backyard, literally, and he can just take off from his house. He's like, just found that helicopter was way more convenient. And I'm like, interesting. I never really thought of that.
A lot
but I
more
guess that makes
expensive,
sense.
though.
Yeah, probably a lot more expensive to operate.
Yeah. I know to train in helicopters is like $800 an hour.
I heard.
So,
And how many hours do you need?
I don't know. I don't think it's as much, especially if you're already rated and fixed.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But the controls have to be all different. They just have to be.
Yeah, and you, like, aerodynamics obviously works different.
Of course. Making pretty good ground speed right now.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of scared of helicopters. Like, I know they glide, but still creeps me out.
Yeah, like rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thank you. I'm not down with that.
Page Tower, good morning, Baron 2.
And they can't go very far.
Teacher from my golf, base runway 5, proceed on course.
At that point, it's just like a fun thing. Like, it's not very practical.
No, definitely not. Like I said, when that gets to 35, we'll switch tanks. There's literally nobody out there.
Yeah.
There's a bunch out here, though. I take that back. What is that? That's Venice. Okay, so we got a lot of planes at Venice.
Oh, that's not too bad. 3? Yeah.
4.
Oh, never mind. That's a lot.
Is it 4? Yeah, it's 4.
Have you ever been to Australia?
I have, twice.
You're insane. I would never go to Australia.
Why? It's
Is there
amazing.
everything that could kill you in horrible, horrible ways?
Yeah, don't swim to the beaches, and you're fine.
I don't know. I've seen pretty bad spiders and
Okay.
snakes everywhere else.
True. It's interesting, though. I'll tell you a funny story. We went to Port Douglas, me and my buddy John. This is back in like 1999.
5 miles.
And we get to Port Douglas, which is where the Great Barrier Reef is. It's where you go to the Great Barrier Reef. And we pull into the hotel, and this guy looks at us. Like it's a podunk town. The guy behind the counter looks at us and goes, "Yanks, yeah?" And we're like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right." He opens up this brochure. It's a map of Port Douglas, and he goes, "All right, Port Douglas, yeah?" He's like, "Okay, over here, it's a pond. Looks beautiful. Don't go swimming there. The crocs will kill you. You're dead." He's like, "Over here, the most spectacular beach you've ever seen in your entire life. Don't go swimming. Box jellyfish goes like this. You're dead."
Oh.
He folds it back up, puts it on the counter, goes, "Welcome to Australia, or welcome to Port Douglas." And we're like,
All right.
"Thanks." True story.
That's so Australian.
It's very.
I love how they're just living in hell.
Yeah. All right, let's do our in range. We got 20 miles to go.
88 Quebec, we're going to pull in there too, so we'll come in this side.
We have the AWAS, we don't have the ATIS. We know everybody's using runway 23. Okay, we're not doing an approach. Approach the altimeter set, the frequency set, fuel pump on, the fuel selector prop time. We've got the switch tank. Let's do that right now.
704 Foxtrot, Kilo, final 05 when I see you.
Okay, that's good. Clear, enter, we'll reset the timer on that.
Traffic dial 17409, turning left.
Mixture slightly enriched, landing light on. Okay. Back to the map. At 15 miles, we'll descend down to 1,000. And we'll make a call. There's quite a few planes over there, so we want to keep our eyes peeled. Lots of
Just so using
communication.
23?
Yeah. We can always ask them too. Venice traffic, what runway are you guys using? Venice traffic?
05 for Venice.
05 for Venice? Right. Thank you. Okay, I guess we're using runway 5. That's
Runway
fine.
5 is left traffic.
So we'll be doing basically a, like a, what do you call it?
Teardrop.
Venice traffic.
You want to do that?
We can overfly at 15 and then do a teardrop into the left down one.
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
So since we're doing a teardrop, maybe we'll do,
606 base,
what, like 3 miles away from the airport to do a good teardrop in?
You turn towards going over the top of the airport? You want to be at 1,500 feet over the top?
Yeah, like north of the airport to then start our teardrop so we don't get too close to the runway on the way back in.
Oh, of course. So like you want to get out past runway 13 and then kind of teardrop back.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay, yeah, I gotcha. And we don't want to stay out of the Charlie in Sarasota, obviously.
Oh, they're probably using runway 5 because it's like 3 knot winds, so that's like the standard for winds calm.
Yep. That is a lot of planes, though. Well, hold on. Look at this, though. We got we got a lot of planes coming in here.
Venice traffic, 225 Tango Bravo, turning base, runway 5. Venice traffic.
Yeah, we definitely want to get in and get out.
Venice traffic, 704.
You want to overfly at 2,000?
We can.
We'll turn towards the airport once we pass the parachute area.
Venice traffic dial 17409 on that point, runway 5 will be departing to the northeast Venice.
Oh, they're leaving. That's good.
That is a lot of airplanes.
So what you just heard right there was me looking at my for-flight map and noticing there was about 15 airplanes circling around the Venice Municipal Airport. Cool thing about Venice is that it is a beautiful takeoff. When you take off to the west over the water, it's a very short, maybe half a mile before you're over the beach, and it's just a great setting to take off. The problem is, on a Saturday morning like we are here, everybody else wants to fly in and out of Venice as well. And the real problem is that as beautiful as it is, the Venice airport is CTAF, meaning that it's untowered, and it gets really dicey with that many airplanes. So 2 out of the last 3 weekends, including on this trip, Barbara and I decided that maybe Venice wasn't such a great idea, and we opted to go to Arcadia instead.
That's a poop ton of airplanes right there. Look at them all.
Jesus Christ.
You want to want to switch to Arcadia real quick and just fly back in the middle of the state? How far is Arcadia from here?
Venice traffic, Archer 9 Bravo Victor, taxiing to runway 5 via Echo. Venice.
Or you can't go to Punta Gorda, it's too short.
If we cut right now,
Yeah.
straight over.
So, want to just do that?
Yeah.
It's just too many planes.
Did you check if there's a lot in Arcadia?
I did not. But it has to be less than this. It has to be.
Yeah, we should be clear of the Punta Gorda's Delta, just going straight over.
And we can just stay in the middle of the state and just kind of come back down. We'll just make sure we're at 2,500 feet just to avoid the tower farm. Alright, so let's change the flight plan. What's Arcadia?
X-ray 06.
Venice traffic, clear 8205 Alpha, 10 miles to the northeast, coming in to enter the pattern on the Venice traffic.
Yeah, we're going to go pretty much a straight line right to it.
So as you'll see here, as we got closer to Arcadia, the number of airplanes or the amount of traffic picked up, I don't want to say dramatically, but it certainly wasn't dead. We went from like 1 or 2 airplanes when we made the decision to 5 or 6 airplanes, which is nothing compared to Venice, but you certainly need to pay attention.
Hey, traffic, left downwind for runway 6, Arcadia traffic.
Clearwater traffic, 76 Echo, final runway 16, Clearwater. Arcadia traffic, does somebody hear me?
Loud and clear.
Thank you, sir. I'm entering the left downwind for runway 6, Arcadia traffic.
Hey, traffic, 800 Lima, turn left base for runway 6, Arcadia traffic.
Arcadia traffic 686 Bravo Lima, 6 miles to the northeast, planning left midfield downwind, entry for runway 6, Arcadia traffic.
They must have all planned on going to Venice and they saw this.
Arcadia traffic, we got air camper 5 miles to the northwest. We're going to enter midfield left downwind for runway 6. That traffic incoming should be a factor. We're pretty slow. Arcadia.
I mean, they all are right there right now,
Look
so
at this.
hopefully they're gone by the time we get there.
They're all converging.
Turn final for runway 6, and we'll be a touch and go. Arcadia traffic.
We're 12 miles out. I mean, there was nobody here 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, we can just do a long final and then just keep updating everybody so they go around us.
Okay, so that's settled. We're going to do a long straight-in final to runway 6 at Arcadia and just keep making announcements as we're heading in. I'm sure the other airplanes are going to love this.
Arcadia traffic, number 6003 Charlie. We're going to be making a 10-mile final for runway 6. We're coming in directly from the southwest, Arcadia traffic.
And they can deal with it if they don't like it. Why did everybody like
What
gang
is,
up at all the same
what is this guy
time?
doing here?
He's going that way too. He's still at 1,000 feet above us though. You want to put the visual in?
Mike Lima, do you have a Skyflight 210 in sight? We're on the downwind.
Yep, got you in sight. No factor. Be going around.
So we gotta kind of go this way a little bit to get right on final. He's right on final.
Right.
You think he's doing the approach?
He might be.
Runway 6.
Yeah, that's him. So I'm going to turn hard right here.
Turning left downwind for runway 6.
Yeah, we could just go right behind him.
That's what I'm thinking.
As you can probably tell, we are running parallel with another airplane who's going more or less the same speed we are, but he's already in line with the runway, and we're just to the north of the runway, so I'm going to let him go in front of us. I'm going to turn like due south, let him go in front, then we'll follow that guy in. It looks like he's working the approach into the airport, and like I said, we're just going to follow him in.
Hopefully these planes all clear out, since they're starting to clear out a little bit.
Somebody was just departing.
Yeah.
That's good.
You departing?
Idiot chat 686 probably in final 06 Arcadia.
Arcadia traffic, November 6003 Charlie's on a 7.5 mile final. We're behind, looks like Foxtrot Tango 7, Arcadia traffic.
Clear wider traffic, Skyhawk 713 on short final, 156, clear wide.
Arcadia traffic, November 6003 Charlie's on a 6 mile final for runway 6, Arcadia traffic.
Actually, speedful air camper Arcadia. We're going to do a short approach runway 6.
Good idea.
If you guys are 6 miles out, we should be able to meet you in Arcadia.
There's aircraft in front of us too. He's probably a little bit closer in.
Okay, 5 miles to go. Check the brakes. We got pressure. Let's turn the autopilot off.
I see him turning base. He should make it before this guy if they do a short approach.
Left base to runway 6, short approach.
Maybe not. I don't know. They have a really long base to go. Why were they so far away? And this guy's ahead of us.
2.5 mile final.
He's not on here.
Runway 6, low approach only. Arcadia.
But I see him. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work out, but
We're gonna find out the hard way. Arcadia traffic, November 6003 Charlie is on a 4.5 mile final for runway 6, Arcadia traffic.
Arcadia traffic, speedful, short final, runway 6, stop Arcadia.
I got that plane in front of us. He's just doing a short approach. He's actually not gonna touch it. He's just gonna overfly the runway. I thought he said, or just
not necessarily. A short approach just means that you're not gonna do a normal standard base. You're just gonna go for the numbers.
Gotcha.
Left downwind for runway 6, Arcadia traffic.
Oh, did you already turn off autopilot? I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Oh, we're fine. We're at 900 feet, so we're a little low, but not too bad.
When do you want to configure? 3?
Yeah, 3, 2, usually a 2, because only do 2 notches to flap.
Okay, cool.
And I'll start bringing us down here at the 3 mile mark and start coming down a little bit.
Awesome.
Yeah, because we're catching up to the glide slope. Arcadia traffic, number 6003 Charlie's on a 3 mile final for runway 6, Arcadia traffic. Alright, there's 3 miles. We're catching up to the glide slope. Let's bring it down just a little bit.
There's somebody that's going to stay in the pattern, but they should just extend. I see them on the downwind. I'll keep an eye on them while you do the approach.
Yep. I see that guy cutting in. That's a car. Is that a car? That's a car.
Yeah, that's a car. The other guy's already out. And this guy's on short.
Yep. Yep. Arcadia traffic, November 6003 Charlie is on a 2 mile final for runway 6, Arcadia traffic.
Arcadia traffic, faster 7 is going miss, runway 6, Arcadia.
Cool, they're gone.
Yep.
There they are. That person's still on the downwind. Perfect, not turning into us.
Better not be.
Traffic 80 there, Sierra Lima, we're going to extend our downwind to get behind 3 Charlie, Arcadia traffic.
November, Arcadia traffic, November 6003 Charlie's on a 1 mile final for runway 6, Arcadia traffic. Second notch, should be all we need. We're right on glide.
What?
I don't know.
Alright, you're all set to land.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, traffic AJ, your limit turn in left base for runway 6, Arcadia.
Airspeed's good. We're on glide slope.
Okeechobee traffic, Cessna 73 and Mike Whiskey, 10 to the southeast, overflying the field, joining downwind for runway 5.
We're on glide. Airspeed's great. Cut our power over the fence, just kind of glide right in. A little bit of wind, so much for calm.
So right now everything looks perfect, or so we thought. We're on glide slope, weather's good, airspeed's perfect. Everything's going exactly the way it's supposed to be. Or is it? If you've watched any of my videos, you know that the Beach Sundowner has a very interesting landing characteristic. There's not a lot of, if you don't pull back on the yoke enough, the plane can land flat and porpoise, but if you pull back too much, it'll balloon. You really have to finesse the landings in this airplane. And in this particular instance, I kind of blew it.
Oh,
Traffic AJ,
oh, go around.
limit turn final for runway 6, Arcadia.
There you go. Push down, push down.
Yep. Thank you for that. Arcadia
Get it up.
traffic, number 6003 Charlie
Push down.
is touch and go. We are going to be exiting the area to the south. Arcadia traffic.
Arcadia traffic detail, Bonanza on the go, runway 6 for left downwind.
Good job.
Well, they say any landing you can walk away from is a good one, so today we live to fly another day. But the Sundowner definitely has some landing characteristics that you really just cannot get complacent with, because the weather was fine and I still managed to porpoise the landing. Fortunately, we just gassed it up and touched and goed and everything was fine. And the next landing in Naples was actually perfect. If you enjoy videos like this, go ahead and like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, and safe flying.